I'm Gabriel Johnson, and I'm a trumpet player, and I live in Los Angeles, California. For me, I think it's been about simplicity solely. I became a father 2 years ago, and it sort of made me appreciate the simplicity of life and how profound life can be. You know, just wanting to project that feeling in life, that beauty that is actual just being alive, you know? I mean, honestly, that's the number one thing that I can say, is that I realize that, what a gift life is and how lucky I am to be able to do what I do. To be a father, to be a musician, it's just the best. I would say my approach to the trumpet for the last maybe 5-10 years has been to be able to play in the same room with another person and not have them go, wow, that is harsh, wow, that is loud, wow, that sounds like a trumpet, you know? Like, I practice with my wife in the room all the time, and it doesn't bother her. A lot of musicians have that problem. Can you stop? Can you go away? You know? But my goal has been to be able to have a sound that translates to the rest of my music in that respect, you know? Where they don't think that it sounds like the stereotypical sound of a trumpet, where you could be 5 feet from me and it wouldn't feel like a marching band. This group is basically, we get together, nobody else has seen the music besides me, and we play one take, and we record it, and when we're playing live, it's the same feeling. You know, we're just trying to be as honest as we can, and to exemplify what improvising is, and in my opinion, what jazz is supposed to be, which is a bunch of musicians getting together and doing what they do the best they can. And for me, you know, the main approach that I take to this is having everybody leave their egos in the practice room and to be able to listen to each other and not be concerned about technique or how it comes across later, but just to be honest. Because if we're not doing that, then we're doing nothing. So Jeff Babko, who many people might know from the Jimmy Kimmel Show, what not a lot of people, unfortunately, have gotten to know is what an incredible improviser, interpreter, and, you know, jazz piano player he is. I just don't know if I could have found anybody more important to my music, because he approaches it with honesty and just joy. You know, he's so happy to play music, and that's a really rare thing, and I appreciate that extremely in life. On bass, it's the same thing, Lyman Medeiros. Lyman is probably my best musical friend that I have. Almost 7 years ago, my father died, and I didn't want to play music for like 4 months. And when I finally decided, okay, I'm gonna get back into it, Lyman came by just to play at my house. And it started me on the journey that I'm on now, for sure. Because when somebody's that open and that caring, not only is he a great musician, but he's a wonderful human being, you know, as is Jeff. I mean, I am so lucky to have found two of the best musicians and friends that I could have found. I, every day, spend 2 or 3 hours playing the trumpet. I practice. If I don't practice the trumpet every day, my sound will go away real quick. So that's the only thing that matters to me. And, you know, if you can't capture that sound correctly, after all the work that we do as musicians to try to get the best sound we can and the best, you know, the best statement, then there's not really any reason for us to record, you know? I mean, there's not. But, you know, when you get on the right microphone, if it's telling you the actual sound you've been working so hard for, then you are very lucky. This is the way these microphones play. I know that any time I get on them, you will be hearing me, without any doubt. All the work that I've done, these microphones exemplify. I would say my main influences are things outside of music. Architecture, art. I'm a gigantic fan of Rothko. I love modern architecture. I love, you know, mid-century modern architecture. That has a big influence on the way that I approach music. It's simple, it's effective, and it's impactful, you know? And I think the best art is not the art that people have to scratch their heads over all day to understand. You know, it's the kind of art that you know that these people are artists, but yet you can also enjoy it as a human being. If you can feel what we're playing, then I'm successful. And I think that all those other influences have brought me to the point where I am today, where, you know, I really want to connect to people.